Hi everyone, welcome back to the Airstream renovation. We have some new stuff to show you. Things are coming along pretty fast now, so here we go. Floor. We've just sanded it with aggressive grit and then a fine sand. We distressed it with some scratches and mark it up to make it look more like a ship deck. And we're going to stain that in about 5 minutes, so we wanted to show you it before that happens. And it's going to be a nice dark red wine color, so it's going to completely change the look of this thing. We wanted to do it now so then we can kind of figure out how everything else is going to go with it instead of doing it later. We got 3 cupboards for the kitchen, which we found, and they were just already stripped, just oak down to the wood. So we burned with a torch, burned the grain, and then you take steel wool and it rubs the ash into the grain, and then we stained over top of that. So there's 3 of those. It turned out really cool. And then we figured out what we're going to do for the top panel. So we've covered all the holes we're going to with aluminum, and then we're going to use section pieces of 1/4 inch birch, which is going to have the same stain as this. There's already one up. Go take a look at that. So we're going to use that in sections along the ceiling with black trim, hammered black. So if any section by skylight, say, or the fan leaks, you can take away just one piece, not your whole ceiling. We put up a fiberboard for the interior walls here, and then on this side as well. And then we found some Venetian plaster, like the last can in town, and we're gonna put it on there, probably with a goldy tone, and then you kind of trowel it up and scuff it up, and it looks like a plastered wall. And we got the top coat too, so it's gonna be really shiny. Should be pretty cool. And then, big project done. Our bed frame and battery box is built. So we need to access under the bed. You just lift that. So we have a center wall for support and walls, and then it actually sits on the battery box on that side. So we're going to build a little raised edge here to keep the mattresses in it, and then it's all breathable with lots of airflow underneath there. So we'll have a big storage space here, a little one there, one on this side, and then this will just be, I'll box that in for switches so they don't get messed with. And then this is just removes itself, like so. It's just made out of 1x4 and 1x3. And then it's just hinged together with 4 utility hinges. Pretty simple, so we can remove it when we need to. And I actually have this screwed down right now, but the inside of the box is all metal, and then there's an air gap. I use steel studs, 1 5/8. So everything inside is a metal box, and then it's vented to the outside. And then I'm gonna do some more research, but I want to put a fan in a pipe on the one side that'll turn on when it gets too hot. So it'll pull cool air in all the way to about here from with a 3-foot ABS pipe from outside, and then the fan will be on that side, so it'll create a nice system to cool down the batteries and the inverters and all that stuff. So far that's working great. We haven't had any issues with it. And then we finished our little guy's room here. Clear coat. Turned out amazing. The top coat pulled out a lot of the reds and some of the stuff from it sitting for a while. We put some corner trim on the wheel well there, and then We're gonna use that black cord around as our baseboard on everything. That was just cut some to see what it looked like. So yeah, it's coming along quick now. We're gonna do this floor, get it done, get the bed finished, the front, like the outside of the frame. Then we can start getting the walls up. We're gonna look for a headboard that we can just fit right there. And we can get these walls in. It's going along fast now. Thanks for coming. We'll have another video soon. All right.